We begin today's wrestling news and rumors video with some major news regarding Vince McMahon's status in WWE, and clearly the landscape of WWE is going to be changing quite rapidly as we begin the new year of 2023. Now, as most of you are likely well aware, Vince McMahon had shocked the wrestling world last summer in 2022, where Vince announced that he would be suddenly stepping down and retiring from WWE, with Triple H taking over as the new head of creative for the company. And as expected, many wrestling fans firmly believed that this huge change would positively affect WWE moving forward, with Triple H at the helm of creative for Raw and SmackDown. And by all means, WWE definitely improved in many ways, and lots of previously released underutilized superstars were quickly brought back to the company by Triple H, which was exciting for sure. However, although fan interest in WWE has been going up since late summer, the beginning of 2023 has been marked by absolutely huge news. Vince McMahon is returning, or has now already returned to WWE, and is reportedly planning to do something quite shocking following his return, that is, selling WWE, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. Some of the potential buyers for WWE include Disney, Comcast, Fox, Warner Bros., Discovery, Netflix, Amazon, Endeavor, and Liberty Media. Now, this is truly unexpected and shocking news to kickstart the new year of 2023. And just when we thought things were going to be changing and heading in the right direction with Triple H in charge, Vince McMahon is now apparently back and planning some massive changes once again. And as expected, many fans are very worried about this news of Vince's return, as they believe that things may very well be returning to the way they were prior to Vince's sudden retirement last summer. However, there's no doubt that Vince McMahon won't be leaving WWE completely, even if WWE is eventually sold, so by all means some major changes to Raw, SmackDown will be occurring, and some of the statuses of current WWE superstars will also be changing, as we will discuss next. Regardless, let us know your thoughts on the breaking news going around the past couple of days that Vince McMahon is welcoming in the new year by making a huge return to WWE. And as well, what are your thoughts on the fact that Vince McMahon intends to sell WWE following his return? Now, arguably the biggest superstar that Triple H brought back to WWE after taking over as the new head of creative would have to be former WWE and Universal Champion Bray Wyatt. But unfortunately, with Vince McMahon returning to WWE, Bray's future in the company is now sadly completely in jeopardy. While some fans have complained about the way Bray Wyatt has been booked since returning to WWE at the Extreme Rules 2022 Premium Live event, even with Triple H in charge, things are reportedly going to be getting a whole lot worse for Bray Wyatt now that Vince is back. And even though Bray Wyatt just returned to WWE this past fall, his days in WWE could sadly be numbered. According to a breaking new backstage rumor, Vince McMahon has quietly been keeping up with the WWE product even after his retirement announcement last year. And initially, when Bray Wyatt returned to WWE last fall, Vince was not very happy about the news whatsoever. And by all means, most of you are likely aware of the shaky relationship between Bray Wyatt and Vince McMahon, with Vince not being a fan of Bray Wyatt whatsoever, hence why Wyatt was released unceremoniously from the company in 2021. It has been reported that Vince has especially been unhappy and unimpressed with Bray Wyatt's work in WWE following his return in October 2022, and feels that Wyatt has failed to live up to the hype of his return, and that Bray Wyatt has essentially proven why Vince McMahon made the right call to release him a couple of years ago. There is shocking speculation going around that Vince wants Bray Wyatt gone from WWE when he's officially back behind the scenes, and considering Bray Wyatt truly disliked his time working for WWE when he was constantly fighting with Vince backstage over creative matters, it's doubtful that Bray Wyatt would even want to continue in WWE if Vince is returning. Because reportedly, one of the main reasons why Bray even chose to return to WWE in the first place is because Vince McMahon had retired, and Triple H had taken over as the head of creative. And considering that could be changing soon, Bray could be done in WWE less than 1 year into his return, which is truly sad news. Now, some fans will make their feelings known that they feel like Bray Wyatt's return storyline in WWE on SmackDown has been underwhelming or disappointing, but it cannot be denied that Bray Wyatt still has the talent and presence to turn things around if given the chance, and with the right storyline and character, Bray Wyatt is a massive superstar for WWE, so the rumors going around that Vince McMahon could already be planning to get rid of Bray once he's officially back in WWE is truly sad and unfortunate. Let us know your thoughts on this sad news that Vince could be planning to once again release Bray Wyatt after returning to WWE. And do you feel like this would be a big mistake for Vince to get rid of Bray Wyatt? Or do you agree with those who feel like Bray Wyatt's return storyline has been pretty underwhelming, and that Bray Wyatt leaving WWE would not be that big of a loss for WWE overall? Let us know. Now, there had been some huge rumors going around towards the end of 2022, suggesting that Triple H and WWE were strongly considering for Cody Rhodes to be the superstar to challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at the Showcase of the Immortals WrestleMania 39 this coming April. But with Vince McMahon's return to WWE looming large, it unfortunately appears as though Cody Rhodes' career may be taking a huge downturn, and he has not even returned to the ring yet from his injury. According to one of our sources, while Vince McMahon feels Cody Rhodes has proven to be a great talent, McMahon reportedly does not feel like Cody Rhodes is main event material, at least not face of the company material like Triple H thought. And now that Vince is returning to WWE, some of the huge plans that were in store for Cody Rhodes in 2023 have seemingly been cancelled. There is speculation that Vince does not feel Cody Rhodes is deserving of such a big push to face off against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39 for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, and instead feels as though Cody should be put in the Intercontinental or US title scene when he returns, with Vince hoping for The Rock to face off against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year. What this means is that Cody Rhodes' WWE career may be finished. At least the career that many fans felt like Cody would have in WWE following his return at WrestleMania last year, because it appears as though McMahon does not want to push Cody Rhodes into the main event title scene, and instead use Cody in the mid-card, which is ultimately quite sad news to say the least. And hopefully this will change and McMahon is eventually convinced by Triple H or other backstage WWE officials to give Cody Rhodes a chance at the top, hopefully in time for WrestleMania this year. Otherwise, Cody's impending return will be a massive disappointment for fans, if he's only going to be contending for the mid-card US title on Raw or the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown if he's moved over to the Blue brand later on this year.